Hello my wildlings and welcome back to the nature of Turnabout. In the last episode we finally got to meet this mysterious janitor. Turns out it's good old Weaselton here, who happened to witness the crime and even snapped a photo, which from the looks of it is very gory, except for the fact that Mr. Yaxling is completely clean of any blood, which is very helpful for us. We also found out that Weaselton only got this job so he could snap photos of people at a naturalist club, because he's just a creep. Just a little dirty creep. But that's all we're getting from here and from them, so where to? Probably the detention centre, but let's have a quick look at the interior, see if there's anything new going on here. Mystic Springs interior, March 26th. It looks like Maurice has already left. I guess he got what he wanted. And so so continues his pursuit of the perfect script. But whatever the result, he's already lost me in that audience. Well, yeah, I agree. I have a feeling he's the kind of person that only cares that it's made. He seemed pretty obsessed with his career as an actor. That's a bit of an understatement. A city as multicultural as this one is bound to have the wackos and drama queens. It'll probably get panned at the box office, so no worries. Given how long films take to produce, I'd be worried if we were still here to see it at all. I'm still not sure how we're going to get home, but Mr. Wright seems to think we'll be alright. And if he was here before, there must be a way, right? Anyway, I guess we should come back another time. Yep, no real need to be in here. I wasn't really expecting there to be, but I figured I'd check just in case. To the detention centre. Nothing new here. To the apartment then, I guess. Nick and Judy's apartment, March 26th, 12:25 a.m. Well, that was unproductive. A lot of evidence against us, but zero helping us. There has to be something that doesn't add up somewhere. The motive, for one. How do they plan on explaining that away? It feels too silent without the others. They went to get a bite to eat. I guess I just need to get my head down for a bit and think. Ah, Mr. Wright, good to see you. Mr. Wright! Apollo, how goes the investigation? Fine, just fine. Really? Then what's with that single lock that's just appeared over you? Oh, I hate that thing. And there it goes. Probably the easiest psych lock of my career. I'm kidding, Apollo. There was no lock, but your voice was shaking. Ah. Well, there's not much evidence in our favour. Or any, at all. I see. Well, you know what? You know I always have faith in you and Nafina. The courtroom is where things will turn around. Yeah, well, speaking of this case... Why am I the one taking this case? What do you mean? You seemed quick to pass it to me rather than take it on yourself. And you mentioned another investigation that you were up to, Mr. Wright. You did say you owed me an explanation. Well, when the time is right, Apollo. All I can say is that my own task is incredibly important, and that I can't yet say anything with certainty. How long has this been going on? You've been disappearing a lot since the last case. I think you've just answered your own question. But Judy knows, right? She's in on it. My bracelet indicated it when I tried to talk to her about you. Investigating your own boss now, are we? Well, all I can say is for you to trust us for the time being. I do, but... You don't like being left out of the loop, I know. Just be patient. When I have something to tell you, I'll tell you. But for now, you still have a client to save. Leave the other business to us. Alright. Again with the cryptic stuff. I hope Mr. Wright knows what he's doing. Cheer up, Apollo. I know you can solve this case. You always do. Now get some rest. You'll need it for the courtroom. Right. I was wanting some downtime anyway. Just focus on the trial, Apollo. After it's done, then I'll figure out what they're up to. Or they'll just tell you. One way or another. Or they'll just tell you. You could be patient. To be continued. Immediately. Zootopia Courthouse, Defendant's Lobby, March 27th, 10:50 a.m. Well, here comes the fun part. I can't believe they forced me to wear pants. That totally kills my spirit. Do you know what I mean? Well, this is a court of law. There needs to be some level of decency. Whatever you say, man. Never mind that. How are you feeling about the trial? Really nervous. I've never been in this place before. And, I'm not sure I want to be, you know? Well, don't worry. Hopefully you won't have to be here for more than a couple of hours. If everything goes well, we should get you cleared by then. If everything goes well. Yeah, I think I want that to happen. Well, I'll certainly do my best, Well, I'll certainly do my best. Mr. Wright is certainly convinced you're innocent in all this. Speaking of Mr. Wright... Hey, Nick. Huh? What's up, Bones? Why was it Judy couldn't be here again? Because Spike wanted her help, remember? With what, though? Beats me. Ugh, I still hate not being told anything. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it can only help our case. So, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Not that we have any choice. Will the defense team please enter the courtroom? Oh, well, whatever they're up to, we'll have to wait until later. Right, let's do this, Apollo. Don't worry, Mr. Yaxling. We'll do everything we can. Then I guess I'll just be watching from wherever they put me. I just can't wait to get back to the Oasis. It's got far better vibes. Whatever you say. The evidence may be against us, again, but we'll work through it. Because justice is my name, and I am fine. That you most certainly are, I assume. Zootopia Courthouse, courtroom number 4, March 27th, 10:50 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Yaxling. Are the defense and prosecution ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting, Judge. Very good. But before we begin, I have to admit, I was expecting that Mr. Wright would be the one to defend on this occasion. A crime as serious as this, I find it odd that he would send his subordinate instead. No offense, Mr. Justice, just... I don't know, I'd miss looking at that man's delightful blue suit and his supple hair. I remember when I had hair like him, and then it migrated to my face, and then it grew into something new, something far more powerful. But I had really nice hair back in the day, too. It's not like I'm unfamiliar with murders, Your Honor. True.
You have always been a capable lawyer, Mr. Justice. But Mr. Wright is more familiar with this city. There is a lot of media scrutiny over the details. But as it is, I'm sure he has his reasons.
I sure hope so. Don't worry, Apollo. You've got me to help you. Why is everyone acting like I need help? Perhaps you have your own office. Perhaps when you have your own office, you might earn a bit more confidence and respect, yeah? I'll show you confidence and respect, pretty boy. Oh, you think I'm pretty? Well, thank you for your forehead. I think your forehead is quite pretty too. But they can flirt more in the next episode, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye, good night, and good luck.